Right, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. This is just another test vlog again guys. We're out with the Action 2 this morning, but it's another microphone test really. It's one I bought about 12 months ago. It's one of these wireless ones with the wireless mic. The only thing is it hasn't got a dead cat on it, so we just thought we'd have a little test walk with this morning guys. We're just at the moment walking on a new housing estate, and then we're gonna just cut through the fields and see what the sound quality is like when we get back guys. So maybe you can give me some feedback. Had a bit of problems, as you know, with the wind last few weeks and that, so this is going to make my mind up guys whether or not to go out and purchase the DJI wireless mic. They have the little dead cats on the top as well, so they do them in the single version or the twin version. To be honest, I only need the single version. There's only me vlogging, so it's a cheaper option, but they're still £179 or £189 for the single and £289 for the twin. So let's just test this one out. It's basically one I think cost about £12 off eBay about 12 months ago. It's sitting in the drawer, so let's give it a try. So we're still walking through the estate and we'll cut off back through the field soon. We've got the wellies on this morning. We've got Sky with us, and we've also got Bo, my mum's dog. She's a Shih Tzu, so she's coming for a little Sunday wander as well. And another thing guys, I'm gone back to filming in 1080, 25 frames a second, and that per second, and that I filmed yesterday's little vlog around Wicksteeds in 4K, but I got home and I found once edited the file was so huge. It's about 10 gigabytes to upload, and I just think while we're away in the motorhome it'd be nice to do something a little bit quicker. I'm also of the opinion that most people watch on their phones or iPads, so 4K I don't think is the quality really needed. 1080 gives exceptional pictures and quality. Most times, most people's TVs only HD, so we're going to stick with that format for the time being. Right, so we're going to pick up the field walk virtually now guys. This is just a little cut through on some new housing estate. So this is Hanwood Park at Barton, Seagrave, Kettering. So we're going to head on one of the old bridle lanes once we get to the end of this new little pathway, and just take you for just a little walk. As I say, mic test. As I say, back on the Action 2. I must admit, after using the Action 3 yesterday, this is a firm favourite. So I do love this camera. Probably a little bit of an impulse buy the Action 3. I just thought the wind noise might be better on it from last week at Chroma. I have ordered one of those foam cases for the Action 3. I think it's got a wind slayer and that, so that might make some difference, but that's coming all the way from China, so that might be 2 or 3 weeks before we get that, so we'll probably have that for the vlog when we get to the Wirral Country Park at Maybank Holiday. So we're just going to across the Cranford Road now and head down the bridleway. Right, so we're still heading down this long driveway, bit of a private driveway this, and then at the end it leads us onto the bridleway. Past some nice horse fields and that, so yeah, it's quite picturesque, nice little walk for us locals, and that I'll probably do about 3 miles on this walk, probably a little bit more, so yeah, it should be a good little test. As I say, I can feel the wind breeze. I don't know about you guys where you live, but we've probably had a month of constant rain and windy days. Getting fed up of it now, to be honest, and all that, so hopefully when we're next out for Easter down uphill marina and campsite, I'm hoping the winds will be a bit quieter. Also we can get some drone flights in. I don't know whether you see the drone flight yesterday from Stannick Lakes or not, but that was probably the first time I've flown the drone in about 4 weeks, so it'd be nice just get that flying again. We've got the Mavic 3 Classic and the Mini 3 Pro. We are limited, as some people know the rules of flying the Mavic 3 Classic. We can only fly that in the A3 category, which is mainly the countrysides and mainly not over uninvolved people or housing estates, etc. We're pretty okay with farm buildings and all that. I can fly under Article 16 rules, which, being a member of the British Drone Flyers Association, it allows me certain privileges. So I do love flying the Mavic 3 Classic. It's more stable. It's a heavier drone in the sky. A bit better for in the winds as well. So yeah, looking forward to this week, guys, and I hope you are the upcoming vlogs. Right, as you can see, we're in the countryside now. We've got the horses in front. There's a man just stopped in the car. He's going to feed them. Morning, mate. Right, so we're going to head down to the start of the bridleway shortly. I don't know, why is it you get funny looks nowadays, guys, when you're holding a camera or something? We think the modern world, people are used to seeing cameras, but for some reason people think they're on camera, still don't like being filmed, but hey ho, we just keep doing it now. Same with the drone as well. I tend to fly the drone in places where I can take off without the public seeing me now, so rather than being confronted by the drone police and that. So yeah, so we're heading down the bridleway. As I say, hope this microphone is doing the job. As I say, it could save me some money. As I say, short £200 if I go for the DJI ones, which I know will be good, but it's just whether or not this one is up to the job. So, and there's nothing worse than crap audio on videos, on vlogs. I know it puts you off sometimes, guys. As I said, from Chroma, had to put some music in between some of the voices and the voiceovers I had to do on my walk to Sheringham. Right, so I got a little muddy section now. This is where the wellies were definitely needed. The dogs are going to get muddy paws, so Mum's going to be a little bit cross with me when I take Bo back. I'm pretty used to it with Sky. She's mud and water dog, so we're used to washing her off when we get home. Right, we're going to take a left here. You can go further on, guys, but the only problem is it leads you back onto a main road to walk along, which I don't really want to do. So we'll just hop over here, a little bit shorter in distance, but we've got this safety aspect to think about with two dogs. So these are the bridleways. Lots of horses come down this way. And this will lead us back into Barton, Seagrave, Kettering. Locals will know it as Poplar Farm Road. Hey, look, the sun's coming out, guys. Oh, we don't often see the sun at the moment. Makes a change. Right, we'll let Sky for lead now. She might go running off. She sees a rabbit, but she's pretty good at coming back. And we got the dog whistle as well, which she's pretty good on. And that, to be honest, both dogs. My mum's dog is pretty good on the whistle as well. So, but she's going to stay on her lead. Bo is. So we'll continue this little walk. It's one of Sky's favourite walks. So, right, this is really muddy, so definitely welly job or some good walking boots. Yeah, right, and once we get past this section, we're on the outskirts of some farmers' fields. You can probably go back a few videos, guys, and I did have a little flight with a drone from here, so I'll probably put a link in with this vlog somewhere. Right, so we're just walking around the perimeter of the fields now. I do feel the wind has dropped a little bit on this walk now, so but we're going to keep the microphone on. This is a full blown test with this one. Right, so a little play about with the camera. I've now switched it to horizon steady. Now I was on horizon balancing before, or you can go to steady or rock steady on these. Now that's great for adventure when you're on mountain bikes and things and all that, so that keeps the footage lovely and straight and still stabilised. As you know, horizon balance keeps the skyline level, and I'm hoping, just a little play about, this is horizon steady, so this should keep the stabilisation steady and also skyline level. So little playing about, guys. So as I say, had this camera a year now. There was some firmware updates on this 2 or 3 weeks ago, so there's always little new features they start adding. Or 25-meter wireless range. Now pick up the camera, probably walked about 20 meters, so we'll just go back and retrieve it, and we'll check the footage when we get back, see if the wireless mic picked us up from that little distance. Test that when we get back, guys, before we edit. Hopefully we can give you a thumbs up on the range for the microphone. So look, it's a glorious day now. A few clouds, but the sun is trying to break through. Right, so I just took a couple of still photos as well. Don't normally use this as a camera, but you've got a 12 megapixel camera on here. Obviously you've got a digital zoom, which is 4 times. So just took a couple of little snaps. As you can see, Sky is doing her own thing. She's a little wander about. She doesn't normally go too far off lead. She's always looking out for me, so not too much to worry about there. So just wind is picking up a little bit again. So whether you're picking up any wind noise. So we're just having a quick look over the countryside. We've come from that direction. Right, I don't know whether you're picking a plane noise up in the sky. Interesting to see if the microphone picks that up. So we're almost coming to the end of the little walk now, guys. Got a big new housing. Sky, come here. She's gone chasing rabbits under the fence. She'll come back. So yeah, housing complex on the right. These are some mega builds happening around this way. It's a real shame we're losing a lot of the countryside. But, some people say it's progress. I think I'd rather have the lovely countryside to walk in. But that is Barton Gardens, Kettering. Some people like to call it Barton Seagrave, but technically it's Kettering to me. Right guys, I'd just like to mention I'm another Another thing, accessory I'm using, which I've had from day one on the Action 2, is the Action 2 selfie stick tripod, but it's got the remote control and it's right on your thumb, so you got instant recording, stopping, changing modes. It's great. And now I've got the Action 3 and they don't mention no use about it, so I'd seen a couple of people on YouTube or on the Facebook Action 3 page, and people were talking about it, so we got another one, and hey ho, it worked perfectly yesterday, so that's a great addition for the Action 3. As I say, it keeps stopping you from pressing the button on the camera all the time, which is fiddly all the time, so it's nice to have that control under your thumb with the Bluetooth remote. So anybody with the Action 3, get yourself the Action 2 selfie stick. It does come in about £50, but you'll say it's the best £50 you've spent, I believe. Right, got both dogs on the leads again now. We're coming into the residential area now. This is Popular Farm Road, which leads you down to the bridleway. Some of these used to be known as the classy areas of the town to live in. And you've got two lovely new builds on the left. I think one is occupied now, the other one is nearly completed. So we're just gonna take a left here in a minute, guys, and it brings you back onto Hanwood Park housing estate. So we'll head down the footpath here. Right, so while we're having a little walk, guys, I'll have a brief chat with you what's happening with the channel over the next few months. As you know, we're going to Uphill for Easter on Thursday, and that is followed by the Wirral Country Club. That is the first bank holiday of May, not the coronation weekend, so we're going to combine that with my birthday on May the 3rd. So that's next up after Uphill, and then we're going to Sandy Gulls in Munsley, which is on the Norfolk coast. That is for the late May bank holiday, and then that takes us all the way to the last week of June, July, when we're off on our summer tour. As you probably know before, I've told you we're going to North Wales and Anglesey. I think we've got 5 sites up that neck of the woods for a 2-week period, and then that is it until the August bank holiday, when we're off to Southwold in Suffolk. That is a private site, I think council owned, and then I think it's a week, 10 days later, we're back down to Dorset at Highlands End. That is a fantastic campsite, one of my all-time favourites. Some lovely coastal walks from there, so looking forward to that one. I think we've got 4 days there, and then we're following that up with a new one to me near Weymouth. I think it's called Eastfleet Farm. That's all on recommendations and that, so that should be good. That's about, it's only about 30 minutes away, I think, from Highlands End, and then hopefully we'll get the last one of the year in October. Nothing booked for that, but it might be further up the east coast, up to somewhere like Scarborough or Bridlington. So that is the general plans for the touring season for this year, guys. So stick with the channel, guys. Don't forget to sub me, give me some comments, give me some likes. I know this is just a little test vlog walk. I hope you've stayed to the end, guys, and we'll see you on the run in to uphill on Thursday, guys. We've got a 12 o'clock arrival, so nice early one this time. So we've got all the afternoon to go on the beach with Sky. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.